Suchomimus is still a valid name. Anybody who says it's not valid, rip, pour one out, can't use it anymore, that is incorrect and that is misinformation. Just because a paper that was published a few days ago mentions a decades-old hypothesis that, yeah, you know what, this finding in our paper is just kind of leaning towards the possibility that, Cristatusaurus and Suchomimus are one and the same. Everybody took that tiny little blip that literally me and many other paleontologists just read on past because we've known about it for decades. It's now a huge thing all over the internet. People panicking about the name. How could they do that? Why would they do that? They haven't done it. It's the best part. The name hasn't changed. There isn't even a paper to then say that, right? They haven't even done a paper. There is no paper out right now that has been published and peer-reviewed and all that says we're changing the name. And then ICCN gets involved in all that and then, hey, it officially changes. That doesn't exist right now. It could in the future with more scientific data, more evidence. Definitely could happen. But right now, we should be talking about how cool it is because I was jamming out to the snoot booping science. How awesome and hypersensitive the snoots on the boops would have been of Spinosauridae and how similar they are. And that's the thing, right? Science is about finding out information, not bias about a name. Just because the name Suchomimus is cooler, yeah, I like the name better too. Science and taxonomy and naming stuff doesn't work that way. Cristatusaurus was there first. It was described first. If they end up being one and the same, that name takes precedence. Suchomimus becomes a junior synonym, and that's okay. Whatever. There have been exceptions to the rule occasionally. ICCN has basically gone through and done a few changes. Like T-Rex is a really good example of that. Otherwise, we would be saying Mantisponylus gigas, which is still a really cool name. But there's exceptions. I don't think Suchomimus would end up being an exception to the rule because overall, the scientific community, folks that I work with and that are in this field of paleontology, this is not a big deal to us because, again, we've known about it for a long time. We should really talk about how cool the paper is. And I can definitely do a video all about how cool the paper is, but I needed to just get this info out there that it's okay. Suchomimus still exists. And even if the name goes away, the specimens still exist and they're still cool. So let's all take a moment to just chill and jam out to the snoot boop science instead. They wouldn't like it, I'll just tell you that. Like, little spoiler alert, super sensitive, they would not like a snoot boop. Don't do it. Don't go back and try.